As I stepped into the dimly lit Airbnb, a chill ran down my spine. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off about this place, but I shrugged it off as my imagination playing tricks on me. The host seemed friendly enough, bidding me farewell and assuring me that I would enjoy my stay. Little did I know the horrors that awaited me that night. As darkness fell, the house took on a sinister aura. Creaking floorboards echoed through the hallways, and the sound of distant whispers sent shivers down my spine. I tried to convince myself that it was just an old house settling, but deep down, I knew something was terribly wrong. As I lay in bed, struggling to fall asleep, I heard a soft, rhythmic tapping against the window. Curiosity got the better of me, and I cautiously approached the glass. To my horror, there was a faceless figure standing outside, its pale, gaunt body illuminated by the moonlight. Its empty eyes seemed to pierce through my soul, chilling me to the core. Fear gripped me as I stumbled back to bed, desperately hoping it was all just a terrible nightmare. But the nightmare had only just begun. The walls seemed to close in on me, shifting and contorting in the darkness. Whispers grew louder, filling the room with an eerie cacophony. Suddenly, the door swung open, revealing a long, dark corridor that hadn't been there before. A paralyzing fear consumed me, yet a strange compulsion drew me towards it. Step by trembling step, I ventured into the abyss, each footfall echoing ominously. The corridor seemed endless, leading me deeper into a labyrinth of terror. The air turned icy cold, and the faint sounds of anguished cries filled the void. Every fiber of my being urged me to turn back, but an invisible force propelled me forward, deeper into the heart of darkness. Finally, I reached a room bathed in a blood-red glow. In the center stood an antique mirror, its surface distorted and warped. As I approached, my reflection twisted and contorted into a grotesque visage. Panic overwhelmed me and I screamed, but the sound was drowned out by the malevolent laughter that filled the room. With a burst of energy, I tore myself away from the mirror and sprinted back through the corridor, desperate to escape the nightmare that had consumed the Airbnb. The house seemed to fight against my escape, but I refused to be trapped in its clutches. Finally, I burst through the front door, gasping for breath and covered in a cold sweat. The night air was a balm to my tortured soul as I stumbled away from that accursed place, vowing never to return. To this day, the memory of that horrifying night remains etched in my mind. The Airbnb, a facade for the darkness that lurked within, serves as a chilling reminder to never underestimate the true horrors that can be found behind closed doors.